Ja, ein bisschen prophetisch sind wir doch schon, oder Marco? Kanada ist jetzt fix dabei.
Es hat sich schon ein bisschen abgezeichnet, kann man sagen. Gell? Und so gesehen, ja, nennt uns ruhig die ESC-Orakeln.
Merci, Chérie, die Eurovision-Prophezeiung aus Wien.
Das wäre jetzt aber wirklich eine coole neue Rubrik.
Ja, Predictions, könnte man überlegen. Merci, Chérie, der Eurovision Song Contest Podcast aus Wien und Zagreb.
Mir gegenüber sitzt Simon Graser.
Mein Vis-à-vis ist Marco Schreuder.
Und das Thema heute Queen und King der ESC-Parodie.
Ja, es ist uns gelungen, ein Phänomen ans Mikrofon zu bekommen. Er geht seit einigen Jahren auf TikTok und Instagram viral. Ihr habt sicher schon einige Videos gesehen, hat Millionen von Klicks, tausende Fans in der ESC-Community, wird er eifrig geteilt. Bei wem dieses Phänomen vorbeigegangen ist, in den Shownotes haben wir die Links zu den Channels. Aber wer ist Dalibor Petko überhaupt?
Ja, wann ist er denn dir zum ersten Mal begegnet, Simon? Kannst du dich erinnern?
Ich kann mich gar nicht so direkt erinnern. Ich habe dieses Jahr viele der Videos gesehen, aber weil ich auch bewusster da irgendwie in der Bubble war, aber auch schon davor immer wieder. Aber halt, ich habe noch nicht immer den Connex gemacht, dass es immer derselbe Mann ist, glaube ich.
Also ich glaube, jeder hat schon mal gesehen und weiß nur nicht, dass er es ist.
Ich glaube auch,
also,
ja.
Ob in Glitzerkleid am Klavier stehend und Delta Goodrem parodierend, mit seiner Mama Biti zdrava klatschend. Ja. Nemo war ganz begeistert auf die Version von Dalibor von The Code und manche ESC-Künstler und Künstlerinnen sollten sich Sorgen machen, wenn sie nicht parodiert werden, würde ich sagen. Ja. Also er gehört zum Eurovision Song Contest mittlerweile wirklich fix dazu und er ist, und diese Bezeichnung, die sage ich dann auch gleich im Interview, die hat ihn gefreut, er ist sozusagen ein Therapeut gegen die Post-Eurovision Depression.
Ja, ist er wirklich. Aber bevor wir nach Zagreb schalten, nachher erinnern wir uns noch an eine ganz große, besondere Person, die leider von uns gegangen ist, Bonnie Tyler.
Und in der Song Contest Geschichte am Schluss verrate ich, wie Freddie Mercury in eine ESC-Parodie geriet.
Ah, okay, bin ich schon gespannt. Aber zuvor hören wir das Gespräch mit Dalibor Petko. Marco hat ihn getroffen.
Everyone knows him, but maybe no one knows a lot about him because he is the healer of the post-Eurovision depression every year with his parodies of a lot of Eurovision performances. It's Dalibor Petko. Welcome to our show, Dalibor.
Thank you for inviting me and for this lovely introduction.
You are very successful with these parodies. We have to start with that, right? You have on TikTok and on Instagram thousands of followers, and in the whole Eurovision community, your videos are going very viral.
I have to thank the Eurovision community. I'm doing that for them. And I'm the part of Eurovision community, so it's a pleasure if I'm the healer of the Eurovision depression.
You are.
Post-depression.
Yes. Well, a lot of people even don't know that you are a Croatian guy, right? You are from Zagreb or something.
Yeah, I'm from Zagreb, yeah.
Yeah. So how came Eurovision into your life? Have you been a fan since childhood, or how did it start?
Yeah, for sure. You asked me when everything starts, and I remember that I watched my first Eurovision when I was 4 years old, when Nicole won, you know.
1982, okay.
Yeah, 1982, and then we were in Yugoslavia, and Aska was the name of the band who represents Yugoslavia, and I remember that I knew the choreography still, you know, from Aska, and I was doing the choreography then. I was 4 years old, like, jedna dovoljna je jedna riječ, shubidua, okay? This is a audio podcast, so you can translate what did you just see, what you did.
Well, I mean, the most people know what you did, but maybe you have to re-record it because there was no Instagram in 1982. So maybe you can do it now. And so that's what I've done when I was 4.
Yeah. Like I can do a recap of 70 years of Eurovision, Good idea.
So Eurovision was a whole family thing. Was it watching together with your family, like for most people, or?
Yeah, it's like this year was a perfect, introduction clip for the Eurovision. At the beginning of the show, when the show begins, it was like a family thing, with two guys and everything, and it's for me it was like something like that. I was watching the show with my mother, I remember that, and my sister. I'm not sure that my father usually watched the Eurovision, I don't know, 2 songs, and then he fell asleep, of course. But I watched every year Eurovision, not regularly. Yeah, I have my rebellion face, of course, like everybody who watched Eurovision at some point. But, it was the big thing in my family, and still is.
Well, of course, I did a little bit of research for you. And these days, it's very easy. You can ask the artificial intelligence, check the Croatian newspapers I can't read. And then I found out in an interview that Hajde da ludujemo from Tai Chi, which is a Eurovision classic, not only in former Yugoslavia, like in Croatia, it's also a classic in the whole Eurovision community and family. And that this song from Tai Chi is very important for you. Is that true?
Yeah, I was in some kind of competition like Deutschland Süden Superstar or something like that. It was like the title of the show was Turbolimać Show. It was like for the kids, singing competition, and I won. I was the first winner of the show. The show was very successful for many, many years. And, I performed this song, Hajde da ludujemo, and it was very popular. It was the number 1 hit that year in my country. And I just remember when I watched it, I don't know, 30-something years later, I was performing the choreography from Tai Chi, but I upgraded it. I was like Beyonce before Beyonce. There was like some moves, and I made it. I double it. Because I wanted to be more interested and more, I don't know, passionate or something. So, yeah, this was a very successful song and period for me also. But I remember I gave my first 2 autograph, when I was like, I don't know, child celebrity. And 2 guys approached me and said, can you give us autograph? And I didn't know what to write, so I write Tai Chi number 2. So my first autograph in life was Tai Chi number 2, so not my name.
And I saw she was guest in your television show, right?
Yeah. We are actually good friends now. I have several occasions to be a part of her life, and we are doing great now. We are texting, and I even performed Hajde da ludujemo with her in my show. I have a show in Croatian, one of the Croatian television. It calls the name of the television is CMC, Croatian Music Channel. So Tai Chi was a guest, and we performed together Hajde da ludujemo.
Yeah, well, if you start about talking about your media career, we can start. You were a child celebrity with Hajde da ludujemo, and then, but you also studied transport science, as far as I know. But then you decided to start a media career instead of a transport scientist career. What happened?
Well, I wanted to study journalism when I was like after high school. And I was unsuccessful on the exam. I think it was a mistake there, but okay, that's past life for me now. And I decided to choose something else. But I think that my life was in front of the camera. It was sort of my kind of destiny. I think I'm a naturally born performer. I don't want to that to sound that cocky, but I like spotlight. I like to be in front of the camera, and yeah, that's my life now.
You started in a radio station, I think, and later on television, right? So what steps have you done in the media career?
First of all, I work in a newspaper, then radio, then TV. So I did all the steps, in journalism.
Yeah. So now you have your own show, the Dalibor Petko show. How can I imagine your everyday's life? So what are you doing the whole day during your job?
Like nothing. I'm just, enjoying and then go to the studio and talk with Tai Chi and dance with Tai Chi and then nothing. And I have lots of money. No, I'm just I don't know. It's also like a full day job. You have to prepare yourself. You have to organize everything. The easiest part is to make a show, to record a show, because everything is done until then, but I don't know. I cannot describe. I don't have like a work from 9 to 5, but sometimes I don't know. I have to go to lots of concerts, and I don't know. It's various like every day, and it's very interesting. It's very dynamic, but you have to deal with lots of egos also.
I know.
So I don't know. It's fun for sure.
What is the Croatian music channel? Is it like an MTV for Croatia, or how can we see this channel?
Yeah. It's it's a music program. It's 24/7 all day music. With music videos, like music shows, and it's one of the kind television here in Croatia. It's a national program. And I have my show on every Sunday afternoon. And I did some other things on that television, but, the main thing is Dalibor Petko show.
Yeah. Of course, in the Eurovision community, you're mostly known for the parodies you do, or the re-performance, let's call it re-performances of the performances of Eurovision. You just told me that you started when you have been 4 years old, but of course, one day it started on new media platforms like Instagram or TikTok. When did you have the idea, I will perform some Eurovision stuff?
I was the part of the show Tvoje lice zvuči poznato. Your face sounds familiar. I don't know, do you have that in Austria too? But when the celebrities are like transforming in performing acts, I was when we were like shooting the show, I was doing lots of jokes, not only the performance that I had in the show, but, also when I put on wig or I find something like, I don't know, similar to some acts, especially Eurovision acts, I performed like immediately on 1, 2, 3, and people were so amused about that, So I decided when the show stops, I decided to continue doing that. But at the beginning, I was like, I thought, I don't know, I'm not sure, is it a good idea? And then I was the guest performer in other season of this show, and it was the last day when everybody, after that, it was like COVID period and everything shut down, and I was so bored at home. So I decided to do something, and start doing parodies. And some of the people say to me, oh, okay, this is not a good for your career, you will be like, I don't know, a joke act, You don't need that. And I said to myself, okay, it's a COVID time. We don't know what brings tomorrow, or what do I do, in my life, because there's no future. And I decided, okay, I will pursue that my acting abilities, on social platforms. And if that ruined my career, then I don't have a career, and I started doing that, and okay, this is the result now.
It's great. Really looking forward every year to the Dalibor performances, really very much. But for doing such videos,
it's Petko's Eurovision,
Yeah, it's Petko's Eurovision, exactly. But for doing such videos, I mean, you do it for fun. You said you can make quickly a parody, but I can imagine that it's not that easy. You have to make a concept. You are filming at home, I think. You need someone who's filming. You need dresses. You need wigs. You need a lot of inspiration as well. You have to choose which songs will I parody. So I think it's quite a lot of work as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, when I'm doing that, I'm thinking, this is the last time that I'm doing that. I'm too old for this shit, And, okay, this is the last one. And then I see the results and the comments from all over the world. People are so happy and amused about that. And so I, continue doing that. And I have a lot of fun doing that. Not at that moment, because it was like, we improvised all the costumes, we don't sew or anything, this is like lots of rock, paper, scissors. No, it's I don't know, there's like a lot of papers, a lot of cheap materials, my skin after that is like totally matte. But
do you have help doing this
yeah, I have
costumes?
help. I have a collaboration now with a big store, and then I sent some picture and I said, oh, I want to do that, and they prepare me all the weeks. And I have my friend, her name is Slađana Divjak, and she's a stylist, and she's like miracle worker for sure, because you have to see what we are like, what was our starting point and how it looks like on the video. And I said to her all the time, remember, we will be in Hollywood one day.
Well, who is also already nearly in Hollywood is your mom. She's also part of some videos. This year, she's the fabulous violinist in the Finnish entry.
Yeah.
I love that video very much. Was she part of the thing, from the start?
Not from the start, but when I make some parodies, I was like doing this Croatian stylist. He's very popular in Croatia, and he have like he have a lot of pictures with his mother, And in one parody, I decided to make a parody of him, and I need a mother, of course. So my mother was a logic choice, Yeah. And she decided, okay, I will do it, And then she didn't know what is the internet and what is the yeah, for sure. She don't know what is the Google, and what is Instagram and Facebook at that point of her life. And when this exploded, she said to me, well, this is the last time. I will never do it, in my future, anything like that. This was the first and the last time, because she was now also, well known everywhere she goes. she went to see a doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, I saw you," and everything. And then I made a parody of Free Girls Hurricane. They were on Eurovision too, And I said to her, I have an idea. I want to bring my version of Hurricane and MC Stoyan. I will be MC Stoyan. They have like the song, I don't know. Do you know that song? Okay. And I said to her, I will bring two of your friends, in that too. And she said to me, okay, if you manage to have this kind of arrangement, I will do it, And I asked her friends, and they said, yeah, we want to do it, we want to do it. So the rest is history. And from that period, my mother really enjoyed doing that. That's the reason why I'm doing these parodies with her, because she loved to do it, I'm not forcing her or something like that. So we have like a fun time together, and me and doing that, not that often, but when we have like a good concept, I said to her, okay, you will do it, And when I watched this Finland performance, I immediately know that I will do it with her, and I announced her to do that, I don't know, 2 months before the Eurovision, because I said, well, I have a great idea, you will do it. I just wait to see how this performance will look like in Vienna.
I remember that I saw your mom the first time when she was doing Constructas in Corpore Sano.
Yeah,
and I really think that was also one of the big breakthroughs of your parodies, right? That was very viral, that clip.
Yeah, because I was like doing the parodies at the beginning only for our people, in Croatia or in Balkan, so I make parodies about Croatian acts and I don't know, some old Eurovision winners like Loreen, Conchita, I don't know, Ruslana, and so on. But I didn't do performances, from that year, from every countries, And I decided to do it. It was like everybody was doing this parodies. It was very popular in my country and in Serbia, and every guy wear a wig and go like Biti zdrava, and I decided to approach in a different way, and so my mother was Constructa and I was the backing singers.
She was fabulous, really.
Yeah, she was fabulous. And I remember when I met Constructa for the first time, we were in Israel together. There was a Eurovision pre-party, and I was like with my friend Mia Dimšić. She was like contestant, exact the same word that I cannot.
Contestant, yeah.
Contestant, yeah. For Croatia this year, and we were like walking, on Tel Aviv, and there was like a Serbian delegation, and I said, hey, hello, hi, I'm Dalibor Petko from Croatia. I'm with Mia here. And I said, oh, lovely to meet you. And I said to Constructa, well, I did a parody of you. I hope you don't mind. And she said, oh, it's very popular to do a parody of me, of course. It's not a problem. And I said, okay, great. And she said, can I see your parody? And I said, oh, yeah, sure. And I showed her, this is your parody. This is your mother. Oh, my God, I love it. I saw it. And then Dushka, she's like, she's a part of a Serbian delegation, And she said, well, what? I want to see. And I said, this is your mother? This is you? Oh, yeah, we know it. We knew this clip. We shared already on our pages. So it was like a great thing. And then I recorded a special message for my mother from Israel, where Constructa said, well, I'm doubting now, should I go to Italy or you should go, And she performed in Croatia near Zagreb. So I bring my mother, and they met, and they love each other. My mother make a special cakes for her, and she was like, "Oh my God," she was so thrilled. And I was like, I'm texting with Constructa from time to time, and she always said to me, "Oh, where's your mother? Say hello to me. I love her." So yeah, it was a great thing.
Well, meanwhile, it's an honor to be parodied by you, right? And a lot of Eurovision artists even ask you to make a parody. I think like the Polish Alicia from Poland this year, she really begged you to make a parody. And they are also commenting on your videos. Like Nemo was totally, he loved your performance.
Yeah, for sure. It's I'm not doing parodies to make fun of them. I'm doing parodies to compliment their performance, because this is not like I put some wig or something and it's it's not like that. I'm learning the choreography. I'm trying to learn the language. It's not like I'm not singing that stuff, but I'm trying to look like I'm singing. I can send you my version of the Austrian act this year to hear to hear my German. It's like you have to see it. I will send you exclusively for you.
Wow, great. What was the most surprising reaction of a Eurovision artist on your videos?
This year for sure, Delta Goodrem.
Yeah.
I remembered I was at a concert in the Lisinski Hall. Vana performed, and one girl approached me and she said to me, "Oh, Petko, I just wanted to meet you and say that you're like great in this parodies. I really enjoy it, and that thing with Delta Goodrem, it's so amazing." And I was like, "What thing with Delta Goodrem?" And she said, "Well, she reposted, she make a comment, and I didn't see, And I was like, I don't know, 2 minutes before the concert, and I was like freaking out. I say, "Oh my God, Delta Goodrem put this video on her, on her Instagram." And after post Eurovision, she make, I don't know, carousel clips, from some fans that sing that song, and I'm the part of her Instagram now, and I'm so proud. This is like a great reaction from Delta Goodrem, and I don't know. I think that one of the most I will say compliment from me when Nemo won.
Yes.
I make a parody like immediately the other day, and he reposted, like immediately. He was like the star of the Eurovision. He was like, usually when people are so successful at that point, don't react immediately, because they have like thousands of interviews that day or, things to share. But, he posted and I sent a message to him and I was like, "I hope you don't mind, congratulations, man." And he was like, no, it's so great. I love it, so it was a big compliment.
So we are all waiting, of course, for a Croatian victory at Eurovision Song Contest. I think you do as well. I mean, Baby Lasagna was very close. What do you think, what is needed that Croatia will finally win Eurovision? I mean, Riva won and they were Croatian, so we can say that's kind of no?
Yeah, well, I don't think that will ever happen.
I thought the same, and then Conchita won, so never give up.
Yeah, but I don't think it's only about the song, You have to like be prepared to win the competition. Yeah. And I think it's at this point that Croatia as a country is not really interested to organize the whole thing, in in Zagreb. So I think that our delegation, like, finger crossed, please be second, not to be first.
So do you think they were very happy that Baby Lasagna just came second?
No. The whole nation was so sad, because Baby Lasagna didn't win. But, it's... I don't know what to say. In Croatia, we're like, this is a national issue, when you go to this Dora competition, everybody's watching that, and everybody had the opinion, good and bad, and they're like very vocal about that. And every Eurovision act from Croatia have to survive for 3 months of really torture in Croatia, because there's a lot of expectation, or we are like number one or the last one,
Yeah, but I think that's in every country like that.
Yeah, but in Croatia, it's...
But the Balkans are very specialized on that, I think.
For instance, after Baby Lasagna, there was like Marko Bošnjak, and he was the last on the betting odds, and Croatian people like, oh, he's the worst of all time, He was like, really traumatized by, all the comments and stuff. And this year we have like Lelek, and this was like a very well received act, especially in Eurovision community.
I loved it.
And when our people find out, we were like the winning song. We're like, oh, could they win the whole competition? They will, be better, than Baby Lasagna. They will be number one, Okay, this is not gonna happen. I knew where we stand, because I'm watching everything. But our media are like, they want clicks. They want to, they made the big deal of everything. So our Croatian stars avoiding, to go to Dora, because if you win, there is like a big breakthrough thing for your career. But if you lose, oh my God, your career also in Croatia goes a little bit like that.
But it would be very logical for me that if Croatia would win Eurovision Song Contest, the HRT has to ask you to host.
Oh, yeah? Well, my colleagues just like nod. Well, I'm accepting, of course.
Okay, I'm not the one who is deciding, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I don't think that they will do it, but maybe I will be some part of this. I think that not people from Croatia television will invite me to that, but I think that people from Eurovision will probably invite me, because 1 year the Eurovision official account react on my, performances and said, well, we see you.
Yeah. If you could choose a Croatian act who should represent Croatia at the Eurovision 2027, who would be your favorite to see at Eurovision, or even a comeback maybe from a former artist?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question because.
But the community, the music community of Croatia.
Yeah, I know the community, but I don't know. Well, the people that I wanted to represent Croatia, they're definitely not interested in doing that, But I'm always on the side of the guys who already had something. Have some backgrounds, have some career, because Eurovision is a big step. And if you're, at the beginning of your career, you don't know lots of stuff, to do. I think that Lit 3 did a great job, because they have like a really successful career in Croatia. So they knew how to bring big things on the stage and that things are not very expensive, and they were like memorable, and I'm rooting for that kind of act. I think that we don't have like we have a chance when we send something like cuckoo or like wild and but when we send like classic pop songs, we don't have like chance.
Yeah, you're not Sweden. You have to surprise with something else, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having time for us. We always have 3 questions on the end. We ask every guest who comes into our show. So
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Are you ready? Which song from Eurovision Song Contest 2026 is still on your playlist?
Definitely Delta Goodrem and Albanian performance. This I think it was the best song this year, but at least for me, I listened it from the beginning. Albania is the first country who chose their song, I think, in December,
Yes.
So I really like Albanian song. I didn't make a costume because it was like, oh my God, I don't have like.
But he's singing about his mom, so you could even put your mom into that video.
Yeah, but when I showed this costume to my friend, she was like, "Well, no." Yeah, it was like difficult to put this wardrobe, because it was so specific and. I don't know. I'm not a knight,
Yeah. So what is your fondest personal memory thinking of Eurovision Song Contest?
I think Sertab Erener, she brings something unique, on that stage because, before that, there wasn't like a performance like that. There was like I don't know, it was like singing and it was like dancing or I don't know, the Eurovision before this breakthrough, I think in Netherlands 1990 something, when the orchestra wasn't the part of the
1990
of the competition anymore. I think that Eurovision for sure in Netherlands when they have like all the crazy stuff and holograms, and I think that, and also performance of Sertab Erener, she was like amazing.
Yeah, she was. And which song of Eurovision history is your all-time favorite Eurovision song?
I made a list, and I have an explanation for every of this song. My best winning song ever is my number one from
Elena Paparizou.
Yeah, best losing song is Sergei Lazarov. You're the only one. Best non-qualifier ever, Greta Salome and Jonsi, Never Forget. Do you know that song?
Yes, of course, from Iceland. Yeah,
that was amazing. A song that I discovered later, not on the Eurovision, but later, Die For You from Antique.
Oh, yes. That's again Elena Paparizou.
Yes, again Elena Paparizou. A song that nobody knows, but I really liked, and I played all the time, Hora din Moldova from Nelly.
Oh, yes, I love it.
And because the Eurovision is in Bulgaria next year, the performer I want to watch on that stage is Equinox Bones. You know that song?
Yes. It was written by Boris Milanov, who lives in Vienna, and by some Austrian composers. So I know that song very well. Yes, I love that song.
It's amazing. And my guilty pleasure also from Bulgaria is Sophie Marinova Love United.
So you have a long list? Yes?
Yeah, I have a playlist, man. Playlist just for you.
Yeah, and do you have a favorite Croatian entry?
Yeah, I think it's Maria Magdalena. It's classic from Doris Dragovic. Yeah,
yes.
But I really like the song that nobody mentioned anywhere, Lijepa Tena, from Igor Cukrov and Andrea. This is like I think they deserved so much better. It was like a Eurovision in Russia.
Yeah.
And, this song is like really, really good.
I love it too. So yeah.
Oh,
thank you so much.
We have the same opinion, so
yeah. So thank you so much for being in our show. It was fabulous. And,
thank you so much for inviting me. Pleasure to, and I say hello to everybody who's listened my bad English.
And we say at the end always, merci, chérie.
Merci, chérie, and 12 points for you. 12 points.
Thank you. Merci, Chérie plaudert. Ja, und heute erinnern wir uns an eine ganz große der Popgeschichte, die 2013 dann auch Teil der Eurovision-Geschichte wurde, nämlich Bonnie Tyler. Simon, du als sehr junger Mann, was verbindest du persönlich bisher mit Bonnie Tyler, also bevor du vom Tod gehört hattest und Nachrufe gelesen hast?
Tatsächlich habe ich schon ziemlich früh von Bonnie Tyler irgendwie mitbekommen, also weil zu Hause haben wir sehr viel für mich alte Musik immer gehört, und ich glaube, dass Total Eclipse of the Heart so ein klassischer Karaoke-Singstar-Song war, den ich schon als Kind irgendwie getrellert habe.
Wirklich?
Also die war mir,
du kannst es heute noch auswendig mitsingen.
Wahrscheinlich, ja. Also ich will nicht wissen, wie das geklungen hat damals, aber es war mir schon sehr früh im Begriff, und dann eben 2013 ESC war ich ja auch schon irgendwie dabei, da hat mir auch der Name noch nicht viel gesagt, aber natürlich hat man es im Hinterkopf. Und ich glaube 2023 war sie dann jetzt ziemlich aktuell beim Donauinselfest, und da war ich auch da und habe mir sie angeschaut und dann erst gemerkt, wie viele Lieder ich dann doch kenne, so vom Hören einfach nur. Aber ich nehme an, bei dir wird das ein bisschen anders sein, du wirst mehr Bezugspunkte haben.
Ja, also ihren ersten großen Hit hatte sie 1978, da war ich 9 Jahre alt. Das ist schon das Alter, wo man so anfängt, Musik zu hören und auch Radio zu hören. Und Song Contest habe ich ja seit 1976 geschaut. Und wir hatten eine Schallplatte zu Hause. Das war so eine dieser klassischen Sampler, die es damals zuhauf so ich habe die beim Konsum in Bad Ischl gekauft, glaube ich, 19 Schilling, keine Ahnung. Und da war It's a Heartache drauf. Das war ja ihr erster großer Hit. Also ich habe sozusagen wirklich in meiner Kindheit 9-jährig das erste Mal Bonnie Tyler gehört. Und sie war sozusagen jetzt immer da. Ja, deswegen geht einem so ein Tod dann irgendwie auch nah, weil sie halt immer da war. Ja, sie hat ein Leben begleitet. Und ich habe mir gedacht, wir sollten vielleicht wirklich, nachdem sie ja auch beim Eurovision Song Contest war, einmal noch kurz einen Rückblick auf ihr Leben machen.
Ja, die walisische Sängerin starb an den Folgen einer Notoperation, die sie Anfang Mai in einem Krankenhaus an der portugiesischen Algarve-Küste am Darm über sich ergehen lassen musste. Man hat teilweise auch Nachrichten davon gelesen. Sie lag danach dann eben wochenlang im künstlichen Tiefschlaf und hat sich ja dann leider nicht mehr davon erholt.
Ja, ähnliche Nachrichten kommen ja gerade auch von Ralf Siegel, der auch in einem künstlichen Tiefschlag liegt.
Ja.
Also hoffen wir das Beste. Aber zurück zu Bonnie Tyler. Sie hat ja gerade eine Bühnenpause eigentlich hinter sich, nicht? Also Knieoperation war 2025 und dann ist sie doch mit Energie zurückgekehrt. 3 Konzerte fanden auch in Österreich statt und Bonnie Tyler war da wirklich unermüdlich und man hat irgendwie angemerkt immer, wie gern sie singt, wirklich eine Liebe, die ausströmt sozusagen zu ihren Fans. Und was ich auch immer interessant finde, manche hassen ja ihre alten Hits und können sie selbst nicht mehr hören. Und sie hat ihre alten Hits immer mit großer Freude gespielt. Das hat sie auch immer wieder betont in Interviews.
Geboren wurde sie eben am 8. Juni 1951 als Gaynor Hopkins im walisischen Neath. Die Karriere begann wie so viele in Pubs. 1974 wurde sie bei einem solchen Auftritt entdeckt, aber der große internationale Durchbruch hat noch auf sich warten lassen.
Der kam 1978 mit, ich habe es schon gesagt, It's a Heartache. Und schon da war diese Stimme rauchig, unverwechselbar sehr rau. Und das war eigentlich ein Unfall, dass sie so klang. Nach einer Operation an den Stimmlippen veränderte sich ihre Stimme dann dauerhaft und es klingt wie ein Rückschlag, aber es wurde ein Markenzeichen. Und das Ganze ohne Nikotin, wie sie immer betont hat, und wenig Alkohol.
Ich finde es interessant, weil ich habe dann doch immer öfter gehört, ja, die typische Raucherstimme und so. Also ja,
bei Rod Stewart sagt man das auch immer, ne? Genau.
Ja, stimmt. Dann kamen ja die 80er, der Wechsel zu CBS und mit ihm zwei der größten Popsongs der Dekade, die auch ich schon sehr früh gekannt habe. Holding Out for a Hero und natürlich Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Den hatte Jim Steinman übrigens ursprünglich für Meat Loaf geschrieben und Bonnie Tyler bekam dann den Song und machte ihn 1982, ja wirklich zu einer Hymne einer Generation, meine Generation, ja, wochenlang in den Charts. Mir ist es damals ja vor 3 schon ein bisschen zu viel gespielt worden. Ja.
Kann man vorstellen. Ja.
Damals auf jeden Fall. In den USA war das ein Riesenhit und natürlich auch in Europa. Ja, und 1984 2 Grammy-Nominierungen und ein Jahr später eine weitere.
Danach wurde es ein bisschen ruhiger, zumindest international. 1988 floppte Hide Your Heart und Tyler zog sich vorerst zurück. Das Comeback kam in den frühen 90ern und zwar mit Dieter Bohlen als Produzenten zusammen. In Europa hat es dann wieder zeitweise ein bisschen funktioniert.
Ja, und 2013 dann noch einmal ganz, ganz große Bühne. Der Eurovision Song Contest in Malmö und für das Vereinigte Königreich mit Believe in Me. Nicht ganz so erfolgreich allerdings, Platz 19 von 26. Das war wohl nicht ihr glorreichster Moment, kann man sagen, aber sie war dabei. Sie ist jetzt Teil der Eurovision-Geschichte, das zählt. Ja. Und ich war ja mit Alkis in Malmö dabei und sie genoss es schon sehr, dort zu sein. Und uns hat diese Mauerplatzierung schon auch gewundert, weil wir haben sie ein bisschen so als Dark Horse gesehen, aufgrund ihrer Berühmtheit einfach. Ja. Aber hat nicht ganz funktioniert.
Ja. Anfang 2025 erschien dann noch die Single Yes I Can, entstand mit einem Tiroler Produzenten, Patrick Schmiederer. 2026 folgte One World, One Home für eine Doku über Obdachlosigkeit. Also Charity war dann auch immer irgendwie wichtig.
Ja, 2022 wurde sie damals ja noch von Queen Elizabeth II. Mit dem Order of the British Empire ausgezeichnet und sie hinterlässt ihren Mann, Robert Sullivan. Der hat sie während der gesamten Karriere begleitet, weil sie ist schon seit 1973 mit ihm verheiratet, also über 50 Jahre und sind gemeinsam doch alles durchgegangen.
Ja, Cliff Richard, auch ein anderer großer ESC-Teilnehmer für das Vereinigte Königreich, sagte, sie habe eine sehr ansteckende Lebensfreude gehabt. Total Eclipse of the Heart ist seit über 40 Jahren Teil des Lebens von Millionen Menschen und das wird sicher auch so bleiben. Ja, wir werden uns immer gerne an sie erinnern, ne? Und ich denke, das gilt für die gesamte Eurovision Community, zumindest für unsere Hörerinnen und Hörer. Bonnie Tyler, 1951 bis 2026. Merci, Chérie, die kleine Song Contest Geschichte am Schluss. Marco, was hast du mir mitgebracht und was hat's mit Freddie Mercury zu tun?
Ja, da bin ich gespannt, gell?
Ja.
Eurovision Connects von Freddie Mercury. What?
Ja. Was kann das sein?
Genau. Naja, wir haben ja vorhin Dalibor Petko gehört und vom Queen und King der Parodie. Ja. Und man glaubt schnell, dass solche Eurovision-Parodien so ein Phänomen von dieser YouTube-Zeit ist, von TikTok, Instagram, also eher der letzten Jahre. Aber der Eurovision Song Contest wird schon parodiert, seit er selbst zur europäischen Fernsehkultur, oder sagen wir eigentlich Kult geworden ist. Ne? Und ich nenne wirklich nur einige wenige Beispiele. Ein sehr frühes und wirklich schönes Beispiel einer Eurovision-Parodie kommt aus Spanien. 1969 dreht Ivan Zulueta den Film Un, dos, tres, El Escondite Inglés. Darin geht es um junge Popfans, die verhindern wollen, dass ein ganz furchtbares Lied Spanien bei einem internationalen Musikfestival vertritt. Dieses Festival heißt im Film Mundo Canal. Es ist natürlich eine klare Parodie auf den Eurovision Song Contest und das erinnert vielleicht auch an eine andere Parodie, die wir noch in Erinnerung haben, nämlich den Netflix-Film von 2020, The Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga von Will Ferrell, den man ja auch irgendwo als eine Art Parodie bezeichnen kann, wenn auch eine sehr liebevolle. Ein Jahr später, 1970, macht dann auch die vielleicht berühmteste Comedy-Truppe überhaupt eine Parodie auf den Song Contest, nämlich Monty Python in ihrer berühmten Fernsehserie Monty Python's Flying Circus. Dort gibt es nämlich einen Eurovision Song Contest. Da treten nicht Länder gegeneinander an, sondern Polizeieinheiten, und der Siegertitel heißt herrlich sinnlos Bing Tiddle Tiddle Bong. Könnte ein Song Contest Song sein.
Wollte ich gerade sagen, würde mich gar nicht wundern.
Vielleicht sollte man wirklich mal einen Song einreichen, der Bing Tiddle Tiddle Bong heißt. Das ist ein Seitenhieb natürlich auf diese Eurovision-Ära, 1970 nicht. Also war gerade Boom Banger Bang, ja. 1969 davor La 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 und so. Das ist natürlich
Delay.
Genau, ja, das kam später. Das wäre ja von 1970. Ja. Ja, dann springen wir in die 80er, 1980. Wir bleiben im Vereinigten Königreich. Die sind einfach wirklich gut im Parodieren und in Comedy, das muss man einfach sagen. Und Kenny Everett. Und jetzt muss ich Freddie Mercury erwähnen. Ich habe es ja angekündigt. In der damals auf ITV laufenden Kenny Everett Video Show gibt es den British Eurovision Violence Contest. Und Freddie Mercury tritt als britischer Kandidat auf, aber nicht mit Ballade, Windmaschine und große Geste, sondern indem er sich auf Kenny Everett stürzt. Das ist ja ein Violence Contest. Ja. Und beide in so wirklich total schwulen Lederoutfit. Ja. Das ist sehr absurd, das ist sehr britisch, das ist sehr camp, und gleichzeitig zeigt es eben auch, Eurovision war damals schon so bekannt, dass man das Format einfach nur nennen musste, und alle wussten sofort die Rituale, die gemeint waren, nicht? Also, und dann war eben auch diese queere Story drin, die ich jetzt noch nicht kannte, erst durch die Recherche, das Gas. Das, für die Geschichte am Schluss, wir ja intern immer Gas. Und das Publikum wird nämlich tatsächlich mit dem Begriff Hello Friends of Dorothy begrüßt. Kennst du den Ausdruck?
Ja, Dorothy halt aus Zauberer von Oz. Also,
genau.
Ja.
Und das ist ein Code, um schwule Männer zu begrüßen, die Friends of Dorothy. Ja. Und in dieser Sequenz, in dieser Parodie werden die Zuschauer wirklich als Friends of Dorothy begrüßt, finde ich herrlich.
Yeah.
Ja, ein paar Jahre später ein berühmter deutscher Comedian, der ja den Song Contest liebt, bis heute auch immer wieder kommentiert, nämlich Hape Kerkeling. Ja. 1987 machte er als Florian Wurstbusch eine Grand Prix-Parodie mit Punktevergabe, internationales Brimborium, Fantasie Englisch, Fantasie Französisch, Fantasie Niederländisch, und gibt die Punkte durch. Und aufgenommen übrigens in der Kantine von Bayer Leverkusen, haben wir jetzt wieder einen Fußballbezug. Und das ist alles wirklich großartig, weil er nicht nur die Musik parodiert, sondern eben dieses System Eurovision. Ja. Vor allem die heilige Punkteverkündung. Ja. Diese Internationalität, Good Evening Europe ist natürlich ganz wichtig, und er bleibt ja dann auch dran. 1989 parodierte zum Beispiel auch das Lied von Nino De Angelo, da hieß ja eigentlich Flieger, von Dieter Bohlen, geschrieben, und Hape hat daraus den Sieger gemacht. Also schöner kann man diesen deutschen Grand Prix Pathos kaum auseinandernehmen. Wir verlinken alle Videos in den Shownotes, damit ihr auch diese Parodien alle nachschauen könnt. Der Simon ist schon ganz neugierig.
Ja, ich bin der Erste, der drauf klickt. Ja.
Genau. Du kannst es vorab schon lesen, ja? Das ist ein Vorteil. Ja? Ja, und dann Anfang der 90er kommen in Spanien Martes y Trece mit ihrer Coravision groß raus. Und das ist wirklich eine nationale Eurovisionsgeschichtsstunde als Parodie. Sie nehmen Maciel, Salome, Julio Iglesias, Mocedades, Sergio y Estabilis und Azúcar Moreno, also wo das Schiff gegangen ist, 1990, wirklich aufs Korn. Und das ist wirklich ein Potpourri aus den Jahrzehnten spanischer Eurovision-Erinnerung sozusagen. Und es ist wirklich Folklore und Parodie. Und damals auch schon Männer in Frauenkleider in der Parodie. Ja. Also auch Dalibor Petko ist in dem Punkt, er hat sozusagen seine Ahnen, die das schon gemacht haben. Nur, dass es eben noch nicht dieses Teilen gab, dieses Virale war damals halt im Büro oder am Schulhof, dass man gesagt hat, hey, hast du das im Fernsehen gesehen?
Ja.
Oder dass halt Zeitungen dann darüber berichtet haben. Aber du siehst, der Dalibor Petko macht etwas, was in einer sehr langen Tradition steht. Und das hat auch damit zu tun, dass der Eurovision Song Contest natürlich zu dieser Parodie auch einlädt. Man denke nur an dieses Wasted Boat von vom zweiten Semifinale, als die Moderatoren sozusagen JJ auch parodiert haben, beim Eurovision Song Contest selbst wird ja dann parodiert, weil einfach dieser Kult einfach so viel Futter hergibt. Und es gibt so viele Elemente beim Eurovision Song Contest, die du parodieren kannst, von den Kostümen, die Haaren, die Shows, das Getanze, das Ritual. Es ist ja alles so viel, es gibt so viel Futter. Und es ist vor allem, und das finde ich das Wichtige, es ist vor allem ein Kompliment. Das, was auch Dalibor sagt, wie er an diese Parodien herangeht. Dass es nicht eine Verarschung ist, sondern auch ein Kompliment. Weil wenn etwas kulturell verankert ist, dann kann man es parodieren sozusagen. Ne? Und parodieren, das wissen auch alle, die in der Politik oder sonst was sind, ist immer eine Ehre. Parodiert zu werden, und dann bist du wer. Ja. Der Eurovision Song Contest ist wer.
Auf jeden Fall. Das ist spannend, weil ich habe das irgendwie jetzt so als neues Phänomen irgendwie wahrgenommen, weil der Song Contest ja sich wie du gesagt hast, in der Show immer schon selber irgendwie aufs Korn nimmt und es ist eher so eine Party, ein Feiern des eigenen Contests irgendwie. Aber es ist ja spannend, dass das irgendwie schon jahrzehntelang besteht. Also,
ja. Es gibt auch viele Coverversionen, die wirklich als Comedy-Act dann auch gemacht worden sind, als Single veröffentlicht worden sind und solche Sachen. Also es gibt wirklich viel in diesem Gebiet.
Ja. Und das ist schon bei Freddie Mercury als queeres Fest irgendwie gilt irgendwie. Also auch das hält sich schon länger, dieser Mythos.
Ja, für die Friends of Dorothy.
Ja, für die Friends of Dorothy.
Genau. Ja, Simon, das war meine Geschichte am Schluss. Ja. Und wir hatten Comedy, wir hatten einen Trauerfall und dann wieder Comedy, aber auch das ist ein Zeichen der Vielfalt der Themen beim Eurovision Song Contest.
Ja. Das ist der ESC.
In dem Sinne sagen wir zu euch, Merci, Chérie.
Missing Link